Good morning, everyone. It's the 10th of July, and China is once again grappling with one of the most devastating floods of the year. In the wake of Typhoon Danas slamming into Taiwan, its remnants have swept into eastern and southern China, unleashing thick storm clouds, torrential rains, and violent gusts reaching up to level 9 on the Beaufort scale. Red alerts for heavy rainfall and landslides have been issued across more than 30 provinces. The most severely affected regions include Fujian, Guangdong, Hunan, Jiangxi, and Guizhou. At daybreak today, many streets in Fuzhou, the capital city of Fujian Province, were already submerged under more than 1 meter of floodwater. Traffic ground to a halt. Dozens of vehicles were either completely submerged or swept away by fast-moving currents. Videos captured by residents show water pouring into ground-floor apartments in less than 10 minutes. Shops, restaurants, and even hospitals were forced to evacuate immediately. In Rongjiang County, Guizhou Province, a sudden flash flood around 3 a.m. displaced over 120,000 people. Thick, muddy waters tore through the landscape, uprooting trees, flipping trucks, and severely damaging roads and bridges. Some national highways were entirely washed out, cutting off transportation to surrounding areas. Meanwhile, in Hubei Province, the situation turned especially dire when the Guangdong hydropower station, one of the region's largest dams, released floodwaters without warning at midnight. The abrupt surge cascaded downstream, flooding dozens of villages. In Xianfeng County, which recorded over 300 millimeters of rain in just 12 hours, entire neighborhoods have been isolated by rising waters. Along the Xiang River in Hunan, water levels have surpassed danger thresholds. Drainage systems have been overwhelmed, forcing authorities to use motorized boats to evacuate residents to temporary shelters. Schools, community centers, and even sports arenas have been converted into safe havens. Landslides are also becoming increasingly dangerous. In the mountainous areas of Guangxi and Sichuan, dozens of landslides have already been reported this morning alone. High-speed rail service has been suspended on several lines as a precaution. In Mianing County, a building collapsed due to a landslide, killing 3 people and injuring at least 7. This morning, Chinese media also reported that more than 300 tourists became trapped on a ferry in the Taiwan Strait due to fierce winds and heavy surf. Rescue helicopters and lifeboats were dispatched, but bad weather has made rescue operations extremely difficult. On Chinese social media platform Weibo, hashtags like Typhoon Danas, Fujian floods, and Guangdong dam release are now trending at the top, a clear reflection of nationwide concern and anxiety. Meteorologists warn that the heavy rainfall could persist through tomorrow, and that the risk of flash floods and landslides remains high, especially in hilly and riverfront areas. The Chinese government has activated a Level 2 emergency response, the second highest tier in their disaster alert system. More than 20,000 personnel, including soldiers, police officers, and firefighters, have been mobilized, along with hundreds of rescue vehicles, boats, and detection equipment. At evacuation centers, families are being provided with food, clean water, blankets, and essential supplies. Charitable organizations have launched emergency relief funds and are calling for public donations from areas that remain unaffected. Although no official damage report has been released yet, early estimates suggest tens of thousands of hectares of crops have been destroyed, thousands of homes damaged, and transportation networks crippled across multiple provinces. At least 12 people are confirmed dead, and many more are still missing. China has faced natural disasters many times before, but each time leaves behind scars, both economically and emotionally. Typhoon Danas and the relentless downpour it brought have become one of the country's greatest challenges in 2025. Yet amid nature's fury, the resilience of ordinary people shines through. A father carrying his child through chest-high waters, an elderly woman being paddled to safety on a rubber raft. These are the moments that break our hearts and unite us all. Climate change is turning ordinary rainstorms into extreme weather events. While China fights on the front lines today, this is not just their story. It's a global warning, one that speaks to us all. You're watching Wrath of Weather, your source for real-time updates on natural disasters around the world. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it, because awareness saves lives.
大伙儿啊，看看啊，月牙花园啊，建行门口看这雨下多大，40分钟都下成海了啊！看见了吗？这是农行门口啊，这小水啊走不了了，这边上这水呀、跟榔头似的。这是今年啊下的最大的雨。